Let's turn this into this. Simple, easy steps, okay? So this works with pencil or with digital, it doesn't matter. You start off with circles, and it's okay to do a bunch of circles, right? A nice big circle, and over to the side a little ways, we're gonna do like a mushroom cap shape. And again, lines are okay. Then we're gonna have a nice little slope connecting the mushroom cap to the circle. And then there's gonna be one underneath, and it kind of looks like a snail, am I right? Now we're gonna do another bunch of circles, not worrying about how many and how perfect it needs to be. And we're gonna connect that bottom circle up to the little shroomy cap thing. So this is our foundation. This is what we start with. Hopefully you can sort of use a little of imagination to see that a creature is forming here, whether it be a dragon, a horse, maybe a dog. It's the same general layout. Of course, we are going to modify it as we go along, but this is just to start, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect. Now, the next piece is not necessarily required, but it kind of helps, right? So we're just going to do like a little leapfrog motion down the head. We start at the back of the cranium. It connects to the secondary circle and then jumps down to connect over to the little mushroom cap. Why we do that is because of this little section here. This is going to be the area where the eye goes, or at least in general. Again, all of this is going to be moved around as we start to clean up. You see that I've changed colors just to give you an idea of where I'm going to clean up the lines. I've gone outside of my other lines, or I've gone inside. This also is where your creativity can take place. You can see I've changed the snout a little bit. I like it to be a little more pointy, but because I have a foundation, I now know where things go. And also, remember that little space? That's where the eye goes. You can see I went outside of the space, but I used it to give me an idea of where things need to go. And now you just kind of fill in some details, like a brow bone, or maybe elongating the head. Maybe you want to play around with different kinds of spikes. You're going to see here that I go back and I erase a lot. And again, I know that this is digital, but this will work for pencil or pen and paper as well. You can do whatever you want with dragons. Remember, they're a mythical creature. They're make-believe. They can look however you want them to, really. Now, when it comes to the eyes, you can have just as much fun. Change the shape of the iris from circles to ovals, maybe a slit, or looking up, looking down, looking to the side. I just kind of stuck with a diamond shape because I think it looks really cool. Whenever I have all of my stuff in place, I really like the shape of everything. That's when I'm going to go over it with ink. And again, you can do this digitally as well as on paper. So now you just kind of go over it with your ink and erase what you don't like. And then it's up to you if you decide to color it. Obviously, I'm using digital paint here. I'm using Procreate to color in my dragon. Easily done with pencils, coloring pencils or markers or paint. But that's pretty much how you go from this to this. Happy drawing, everybody. Let me know if you enjoyed this tutorial. Look for more to come.